colleges, we go into churches, youth groups, communities, teaching on this, how music and social media and internet impact our brains, impact our sociology. We also work with the development and promotion in terms of seminars and conferences. In that area for artists, we work with artists in helping them to be more directed, to be more involved in community work and not just doing music for profit, but getting involved in going into the prison. We do, for instance, prison outreaches. We go into working with juveniles who are at risk. And we use artists and other persons, we help them in that area, doing outreach festivals and events, creating wholesome entertainment spaces. So we have every first and third Friday something called Chill Vibes at Happy Tree Restaurant and Cafe, which is a family wholesome environment where we have young people coming over. They can express themselves through music, through dance, but in a wholesome, positive environment. And then we have our radio shows where we seek to educate the public about what we are doing. As you know, today we are living in a digital era. And today we are no longer just physical citizens, we are actually digital citizens. We see those who have an email address or a social media account. Once you have one, we see those who don't have one. Great. So everyone here has some digital citizenship or digital profile, meaning that what you do on the internet is an extension of what you actually do physically. So in the same way that you can commit a crime physically, you can commit a crime digitally, right? And we are living in the most connected era. It's not like back in the day when you had to sell a letter to China and you have to wait months for it to go and then months for it to get a response. You send something today, it's almost instant. You can even know beforehand if someone read it or not, right? And for us, we realize that the most precious commodity is our mind. What you're going to realize today is that a lot of the things that we have in terms of the music and the social media and the internet, it is catered towards understanding how the human brain works. And once you can understand that, you can actually try to direct certain type of responses, behaviors, and so on, all right? It is something that has been done for a while. That's the reason why when you go into malls, they give you particular type of music in order to set your brain in tune to purchasing something, right? So music has been used a lot. The most precious commodity is our mind, and the most precious real estate is the future. Let me explain that. If I could take a child and I could train their minds from now towards a particular thing, and I could channel the way they think, I could channel their likes, I could shape their identity, it means that I can have a customer for life. Because that child will more than likely stick to whatever it is that they grew up dealing with. Right? So that is why, if you look at a lot of things that are happening, whatever agendas you have today, whatever programs you have today, a lot of it is targeted in schools, in the nurseries, in those areas where if I could shape the mindset of a child, if I could shape their identity, therefore I could look towards having a sure future for the next coming years, right? So say that with me. The most precious commodity is my mind. And the most precious real estate is the future. So we take a look at some of the things that influence society. And these are some of the main influencers we have in society. Family, friends, community, religion, education, government, economics, we're looking at business. Arts and expression will be entertainment and music. And media will be like the internet. We put the internet and social media there. Can you tell me which you think young people, as I said, we go through schools, we did hundreds of young people in this program already. What do you think is the most influential sphere for them?
Media.
Let me see those who say multimedia, media, social media. All right. Let me see those who think it's arts and expression, music and so on. Only one person? Two? What about family and friends? You won't find family and friends. Religion? Any religion? No. Education? No. Government? All right. Economics, business. So what you're telling me is that you think that social media and arts and expression, based on the responses that I saw, is the most influential spheres. And that is what is reflected. That is what they said. They had more persons also put up for music. That the music is one of the major things. They spend hours a day listening to music, hours a day engaged in social media and on the internet. Now I know Joanne is going to come and share a little bit more with you on the child and the human brain, the child's brain. But I just want to make you aware of something, the generation that is arising. They are more globally aware. They're globally aware. They're engaged with the fashion and celebrities. They're always on the feed, knowing what is happening, what will Smith have for breakfast this morning, what color shirt he wore yesterday. They're digitally aware. They're digital natives, meaning that they have grown up in an era where everything is happening quickly. Everything is technology and digital for them. So they're not like us, where we had to go and create our own play, and we used a lot of our imagination to create things. We would go in the woods and take arrows from grass and do all types of things. A lot of that imagination is really not there. They grew up, and from the time they're born, even before they could say dada, they know how to do this. They know how to swim. They know how to do certain things. They are speed demons. They live in a world where everything is quick. They have shorter attention spans. So that's why, for instance, in terms of Instagram, a video in Instagram is usually how long in the feed? 1 minute. 1 minute, yes. So everything is quick. Microwave, everything is quick. So they're accustomed to this quick thing. They're entertainment addicts, and some of you are. Let me see how many of you will prefer to binge watch a program rather than wait every week for the next episode. All right, so they're entertainment addicts. They will wait 3 months to just sit down and watch their favorite series in 3 days. All right? So, and then there are micro-minors. Information and instructions have to be broken down in bite-sized pieces. Sometimes you may talk to your children and you may say something like, don't run. You have to specify don't run where and all these type of things. Right? Micro-minors. And they're collaborative natives. They want their voice to be heard. That's why almost everything is why not. They want their voice to be heard. They want to be part of something. But this also creates an opportunity for us. If we know that they want to feel a part of a community, if we know that they want to feel a part of something, this is an opportunity for us to get them engaged in something. They said that the greatest fear of our teens and our young people is FOMO. Anybody ever heard of FOMO before? Yeah. Put your hands up if you've heard the term FOMO. All right. So FOMO simply means fear of missing out. Fear of missing out. You're missing out on what is happening. You're missing out on where everyone is at. That is one of the biggest fears. And there's nothing out of the ordinary, really, because as human beings, we want to feel a part of a community. We want to feel a part of something. And you're going to learn today more on how this fear of missing out, how this actually helps in all of the initiatives run through social media, and it also helps in terms of how it impacts in terms of the influence of our brain. So at this time, I want you to put your hands together.